For your hamstrings, we're going to utilize the ham curl. This is a seated version. There may be a lying version or a standing version at the gym that you go to. Any of them work great. When you get set up, you can see here, Daniel's really close. His knees are forward of the pivot point. So what we actually want to do is lower the seat. So if he can lean forward for me, lower the seat back, he's going to scoot. We're going to remeasure. He wants his knees again lined up where the machine is going to bend. He's going to move his feet in. Daniel's not very flexible, so this could hurt, but I want to make sure that his legs go completely straight. That's going to allow him full range of motion as he bends his legs under to kick his butt. Go ahead. Big thing you want to make sure, guys, is that your lower back is not arching off of this pad that you're sitting up tall. As soon as your back starts to arch off, you're using different muscles here to help out with the hamstrings. We want to isolate them using this machine. Good set. For your hamstrings with the barbell, we're going to do a Romanian deadlift. Daniel's going to unrack the bar. He's going to keep his chest up. Back is strong. Anytime you do any kind of barbell exercise for your legs, make sure that back is tight. Abs are engaged, keeping a tight core. We talked about the importance of that before. He's going to imagine taking his butt as far back as he can go, try and touch the wall behind him as he lowers the bar down. Just below the knees. In this position here, there should be a lot of tension in the hamstrings, which is great. That's what he wants to feel. And then he's going to drive his hips forward, and he's going to repeat as necessary. This is, again, one of those exercises that if you don't know how to do it, get a professional to watch you, spot you, make sure your form is proper before you try this out. Using the cable machine to target your hamstrings, we're going to do a standing hamstring curl. Grab the ankle attachment, wrap around your ankle, attach it low with a weight that you can control, and all you're going to do is flex your knee, kicking your butt, and then returning back down without putting your foot down. Repeat for your entire set, focusing on the contraction and the eccentric motion. Using dumbbells to target your hamstrings, you're going to do a very similar exercise to the one with the barbell. We're going to do a deadlift. Again, high skill maneuver. If you don't know how to do this, get somebody to watch you for him. Make sure the professional knows that what they're doing so that way you don't get hurt. Dan's going to keep his abs tight, his chest up, his back square, pull back. Good. He's going to drive his hips all the way out, coming down to the lower portion of his shin. Again, maximum tension in the hamstrings, squeezing, flexing, extending the hips as he stands up. Let's do two more. Great job. Using a band for your hamstrings, we're going to do, again, a modification of the deadlift. You're going to attach the band to a low position, back is straight, chest is up, and you're going to send your hips through, flexing, and then return back to normal. You will get glute activation out of this as well, but we want to focus on contracting the hamstrings. A great body exercise for your hamstrings is going to involve a buddy. So I want you to grab a buddy. If you don't have a buddy, you can use a barbell and set it up so that way your ankles are secure. Daniel's going to grab my mid-calf. I'm going to keep my body straight, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to come forward as one until I feel a falling sensation. I'm going to catch myself. I'm going to give a little bit of help to push back up, and I'm going to flex my hamstrings to come back up to a kneeling position. You're going to feel this right away, guys. It's a very hard exercise. Big thing to not do is as you're coming up, you don't want to stick your butt out, bend the hips, and then come up. You want to stay in a straight line. If that's too easy, which it may be, what I want you to do is go further and further until you have to pull yourself up without falling. As you can see, that was a struggle. That's a very small range that I went. I'm going to the point of falling and coming back up. That exercise, guys, is going to blast your hamstrings. This can be a great exercise for you to do. Give it a shot. To stretch my hamstrings, I want to focus on one key thing, not rounding my back. It's tirelessly introduced to us to stretch our hamstring by rounding down and reaching for our toes as far as we can. The issue with that is that it disengages our hamstrings. Our hamstrings can be lax because there's no actual movement away from the muscle, so the muscle never stretches out. So what I want you to challenge you to do is keep your chest up, knees are straightened but not locked out, pushing my hips out. I'm going to go as far as I can until I feel that stretch. Notice there's no rounding of my back. What that does is actually stretches the hamstrings and the attachment point on the pelvis, as opposed to letting me bend my knees and round down. I can hold this position here. If it's too easy, what I could actually do is find an elevated surface, put one leg up, and that same concept of keeping my back straight as I push my chest forward will help stretch out the hamstring.